Hey guys, how's it going? Matt Lighty here. I'm going to be quickly talking about a couple updates, the upcoming 2.2, bunch of bullshit, got some stuff going on. So let me get started. Ascendancy is happening as the timer says from when I'm recording this in about 2 days, 2 sleeping days. Now, I'm going to be streaming the moment it starts until March 12th, and March 12th to the 14th I will be gone in San Francisco for the Path of Exile developer fan meetup. I'm also going to be visiting the LucasArts Center and the Blizzard HQ. And I'll be back when it's over to continue streaming Ascendancy until the league ends. Now that's the stream schedule pretty much, and a couple little updates I want to talk to you about. My loot filter that I use, some people use it. I use it personally. It's basically made for me. Updated 2.2. That's all I really need to know, which means it has the new flasks added, and it has the Perandus coins added to the currency thing. The guild is extremely popular, almost dauntingly so. It's constantly full at 250 people. It's the most, it's the fucking waiting list. It gets a little crazy. But keep applying if you'd like to join. Again, I kick people based off of inactivity. This is the waiting list system. Invitation waiting list in priority order. This is true. But if you're in stream chat and you want to invite, and there is open slot, which there won't be, sometimes I give you in. Or for some reason, if you have 28 or 32% completed in your challenges, if you're an exceptional player with like you have a level 100, I'll probably put you to the front of the queue because sorry, but that's just, I'd like to have quality over quantity when it comes to the guild. And the waiting list, I've finally gotten it down to like 30 people. We were pushing 50 people in the waiting list. I've been really keeping up on cutting the chaff recently. So Bladefall Totems build has been updated. I spoke a little bit about it in the update post. The tree, the subclass you'd like to use, we're discussing the nerf a little bit. So it's all updated 2.2. Cyclone, of course, is most popular build in Path of Exile, maybe. I don't know, hard to say. Probably the most popular melee build in Path of Exile. Getting close to 840,000 views. I'd like to pass 1 million by the time 2.2 is done. I don't think it'd be that hard to accomplish. We've done a lot of work on that, still a lot of work to do. Again, still updating it daily. 2.2 trees are up, subclasses are up, enchantments are up. And of course I have the update and shoutout section. Keeping it good for at least every time I remember to. If you want to see what changes are made, along with the abbreviation legend, I've also added the FAQ section for the most frequently asked questions regarding hypothermia, bloodlust, and Arctic armor. I would like to see Arctic armor be replaced at some point, but looks like that's not going to happen. And finally, just thing I want to talk about is the build I'm going to be playing for 2.2, at least the first build. I'll probably play it for the first 3 deaths. What I mean by that is, sometimes I don't really die that often in League. For example, during the Talisman Hardcore League, I only had to play my character twice before I got to him for the majority of the time. I died once. I got him 1 to 70 on one day. Then the second day, I had him until 95 pretty much. So he lasts a very long time. I normally last pretty long in Hardcore. With one character, I play pretty safe and pretty slow at times, but I always get to fairly high levels. So I'm going to be playing a Crit Sword, Bringer of Rain, Dual Striker. Now, Dual Striker, Bringer of Rain are not words you hear often in hardcore usage or in Path of Exile usage in general. They're not very popular things. Crit Swords is also very odd in the way that most people would rather just play Crit Daggers, but with recent nerfs to Daggers, and I feel like Swords can actually compete now, maybe at a better level, especially when trying to stay on the tankier side in the center and left of the tree. So let's just take a look at the tree in a second here, but basically I just want to use my artificial 7 link that is Bringer of Rain to quickly get an edge on mapping. I could probably get a Bringer of Rain day 1. I can easily get to 70 day 1. So all the people who are playing with me in chat, or playing with me in guild, or playing with me just that you're watching or playing Hardcore Perandus League, when I get to mapping, when I get to playing, find a Bringer of Rain, hit me up, because I'll have easily an Exalt day 1 to purchase one. But more importantly, it's actually quite a good item. I think it goes underrated, especially with Iron Reflexes, has a good combo, turning lots of that evasion into flat armor. I'm actually going to be going Phase Acro, which kind of contradicts the armor thing, because you're getting 50% less armor along with the blocks. You're like nerfing a lot of aspects of it, but you still have decent block and decent armor. I feel like phase acro is super duper strong still. I kind of want to keep it, along with having auxiliary steps to really get my dodge super duper high. So let's look at the passive tree, and this is a. I'm probably not going to tweak it much. I might drop iron reflexes just to keep the dodge up. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to have some flat phase mitigation, but we'll see. I'm going to probably be sitting around 7k life, which isn't that bad, with 185% life on tree, including jewel sockets, so it's pretty good. So we're starting duelist. We're going champion, which isn't shown here for some reason. So we're having permanent fortified, permanent movement speed, picking up most of the effective sword nodes, most of the effective dual wield nodes. I could get this, but I really don't think it's that good considering how I'm phase acro. Iron reflexes, getting all the effective crit, effective sword crit. These life nodes are okay. They're still better than not. You know, I'm gaining 2% life in that cluster. I don't want arrow dancing at all. Sword effective sword nodes, life, crit, life, phase acro. I do think it's very strong. I think that it's kind of underrated at times. For this build, I think it works really well. The tiers of defense being block evasion, if I drop that, or phase mitigation, and the both forms of dodge. I think it's really strong. Coming across here to get eagle eye, I like the accuracy. Accuracy is a big part of what I'm trying to go through. Since I am crit, I don't want to be missing, and I have a lot of accuracy on tree. I could pick up versatile if I wanted to. Again, the effective life, effective sword nodes. I have the endurance charges out, but I can easily pick them up. I'm coming up here because I might pick up the endurance charge, like we just discussed a second ago. I am using Bring of Rain, but like I said, because I'm phase acro, my block is kind of gimped. I'll still have like, what was it, 30% less block, and I'll have 40%, so roughly 25-30% block, give or take, which isn't bad. I don't know if it's good enough to merit using the extra endurance charge for Bring of Rain. It's not going to be going any form of endurance cry, but we'll see. It might still be good. So that build should be pretty cool. I'll post updates on it after the first few days of League. But before I leave for San Francisco on the 12th for the Path of Exile Developer Fan Meetup, I should have most of this guide updated, you know, to the point where it's more reputable and at least more information filled. That about wraps up all the updates for, well, I guess the pre 2.2 updates. Any questions, ask them on YouTube, or PM me in the forums, ask me in game, and I will see you guys in chat and stream, and I will see you guys later. Lighty out.